have great taste, especially with your radio choice. Thank you for spending a little time with Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
Title track from his new album coming out in October, Justin Moore. This is My Dirt. Kiss Country 93.7, Gary and Bristol. Thank you for waking up with us. Starting to finally cool off a little bit. The high today and back into the low 90s. Now, I know it's going to be warming up a little bit, but looks like, for the long haul, maybe we're done with these triple-digit highs in the afternoon. 71 degrees now. And maybe you're starting to look for some stuff to do outside. Well, the Ray Forcier Memorial Rodeo in Benton coming up, 2 weeks. Friday, September the 6th, and Saturday, September 7th, there at the Willie Wagner Memorial Arena. That's right there at Benton High School. Gates going to open at 6:30 both nights. Events will then start at 8 o'clock. Of course, they got all the big rodeo stuff, the bull riding and the barrel racing. One of the things they do every year is they have the calf scramble for the little kids. Every contestant gets a brand new crisp $1 bill. How about that? Also got the horse riding specialty acts of Katie Lynn English. Now, admission $10 for adults, kids 12 and under, get in for $5. All the info in your Kiss Country app, and I can tell you now, it is next week. Be listening for ticket trivia each morning at 7:50. We're giving away free tickets every morning next week. So opportunity for you to win and go for free coming up on Kiss Country 93. There's Luke Combs, Cold as You. Shreveport Bossier's number one for new country. Kiss Country 93.7. 71 degrees, Gary and Bristol. Thank you for waking up with us. Okay, a little heads up for guys that want to live longer. One thing you can do to increase your longevity. Get married. Hey, you got to have somebody to tell you how to drive anyway. Just saw the results of a new study that came out. Researchers tracked 7,000 people for a number of years, and they found that men who were married or who got married during the study, twice as likely to age optimally compared to guys that stayed single. They defined optimal aging as not having any serious physical, mental, or emotional issues that kept them from living a happy life into old age. They think marriage helps because your spouse tends to encourage you to adopt healthier behaviors like quitting smoking, exercising regularly. They say men married also reported higher levels of happiness overall, had more social support. Women, though, didn't do so much for them. They didn't see any huge health benefits. It didn't seem to hurt them either, but not what it did for men. The lead author of the study says he thinks it's because women just tend to have more experience maintaining their health and well-being independently. In other words, they just don't need the help. We'd be lost without them, though. They say that there is something men can do to help their wife live longer. Don't die. One thing that did have a negative effect on how women age was losing their spouse or getting divorced. So guys, don't die, and you're probably going to live longer. Think about that one.
My number one station.
Number one, Gary and Bristol. Another reason we're number one. Kiss Country 93.
Do I make you wanna?
He's so silly.
Hello?
No.
Is there anybody in there?
Oh, you're like my brother. Stop it.
Okay, Kiss Country 93.7. Good morning, Gary and Bristol. Our buddy Officer Chad Kelly in Bossier City, the police officer.
Yeah.
Battling cancer. And tomorrow, the Bossier Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 39, is doing another fundraiser for him to help his family offset all the expenses in his time of need. You know, he's got to go to, what is it, Baylor
for 2 months.
Yeah. He's going to be there doing some, I think, stem cell stuff to battle this cancer. And the Bossier City Police are asking that everybody come out tomorrow and support this worthy cause. They're going to feed you. They got a hamburger plate and a drink for you there at the big police station, 620 Benton Road, right across the street from Don Tubbs' place. Mark it on your calendar. They're going to do this. They're going to be taking donations. They say it starts at 11 a.m. and they'll do it until the food is gone.
I really love that they're doing this for Chad.
Oh, what an amazing man. And you know you're going to be hungry anyway.
And here's the deal. Now it's just time for us to show out.
You bet. You bet. So if you get the opportunity tomorrow, stop by the main police station there on Benton Road and Let's help Chad Kelly, officer with the Bossier Police.
They've tested positive, but not in a good way.
Careful. These two have proven to be highly contagious. It's Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
Jason Aldean, Crazy Town. Kiss Country 93.7 is Gary and Bristol. Yesterday, it was all about first-time winners. Mm-hmm. We had ticket trivia, good for some Kane Brown tickets, and the only people that could play were people who had never won before, because somebody else is always hogging the phone. Here was the question. Senior citizens have more of these than any other age group? No, it was not wrinkles or STDs.
Or hemorrhoids or bunions or anything like that.
Friends. We have more friends.
I love how you just threw yourself in there. We
have
more friends.
Dude, I'm 61. If I'm not senior
qualify.
Citizen yet, yeah.
I'll turn 50 until Monday, dang it.
Okay, we are giving away another pair of tickets for Kane Brown. You just got to be the brightest kid in the class.
All right, here's today's question. A study shows that this is most often eaten between 9 and 11 at night. Oh, gosh, I guess I was early last night. I was around 7.
Overachiever.
I know, right? A study shows that this is the most often eaten between 9 and 11 o'clock at night. What is it that we're talking about? 725-KISS, 725-5477.
Making that ride to work fun.
Now, Junior, take a wild ride.
It's Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
72 degrees. So nice. Shreveport Bossier's number one for new country. It's Kiss Country 93.7. We are Gary and Bristol. And every Thursday, we get the honor of hanging out with someone who is way better than us.
Oh, amen.
The weekly Caught in the Act Award. And this week, we're gonna get to meet an incredible lady. Listen in. We're going to call Tabitha Calhoun.
Hello.
Tabitha Calhoun, get up.
This is Tabitha Calhoun.
Get up, Tabitha. Are you awake yet?
Wake up.
I am awake.
It's time.
Tabitha, it's Gary and Bristol from Kiss Country 93.7.
How are y'all doing?
Oh, not nearly as good as you're going to be doing.
I know. You know, I was wanting him to put on the Barry White voice to call you today just to mess with you.
Tabitha Calhoun, are you awake yet?
I am.
Are you still in bed, Tabitha?
I've got dogs and kids. I am definitely awake.
Well, girl, we got a call or an email from JC Calhoun, and he wrote us a letter, and we were hoping we could read it to you.
Of course.
JC says, Tabitha is the most selfless person I have met. She's an incredible mother of 3, one of which is autistic, and wife. She has run the Special Needs Baseball League in Bossier City every Friday night without complaint for 3 years. She has a passion for kids with disabilities. She's a survivor of stage 4 melanoma, and still, without complaint, she makes sure that everyone's needs within the family are met, and within the league were met as well. She continues to thrive in life even when it seems to deliver sour lemons. Even through her recent experience with cancer, she kept a positive attitude and outlook and put others' needs first. She is truly a person with strong faith that has a servant's heart. This lady, my wife, never fails to amaze me. Her selfless acts of kindness and compassion are why she is my pick in life and our pick for this week's Kiss Country Caught in the Act Award.
That is so sweet. Thank y'all so much.
Dude, I'm just thinking, that JC probably needs to get an extra job at Hallmark.
I'm thinking so too.
Wow, what a letter.
That was so sweet.
Well, I know you're not surprised that he loves you so much, but are you surprised that he would be willing to tell the whole wide world those beautiful things about you?
No, I'm not.
Why?
I mean, he's an incredible person, and he's definitely been my rock through all of this. So
this
take that.
morning, we've had Gary talk to you like he's Barry White, and then we made you cry. But I hope it's all from joy.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, kiddo, we have got you a $50 gift certificate from Magnolia Pit Barbecue just our way of saying thank you for being so amazing. So not only did we give you a little Barry White, but we also threw in some tears, and now we're going to throw in, a cure to your hunger pains.
Well, thank y'all so much.
Hey, I'm going to
We
tell
were
you.
just talking about that place. We haven't even heard of it until yesterday.
Yeah, I actually had it earlier this week. They catered an event at the Bossier Civic Center. That brisket is for real.
We love barbecue, so we're going to be very excited to go
You're
try
going to love it.
Oh, my goodness.
Tabitha, thank you. Thank you for what you mean to all of us in this community.
Well, thank y'all so much.
Kiss Country 93.7 knows that you can go anywhere to hear about the bad news. That's why we celebrate those who are doing good. Coaches, teachers, and normal, everyday people who have made it their priority to serve others. Those are the people we brag about. And every Thursday, we announce the latest recipient of the Kiss Country Caught in the Act Award. Know someone who's worthy of our praise? Be sure to nominate them, and they could get a big old dose of Kiss Country love and a $50 gift certificate from Magnolia Pit Barbecue. Get that nomination started now in your Kiss Country app.
Lee Bryce, Hard to Love, Kiss Country 93.7, Shreveport Bossier's number one for new country. Still kind of smitten with Tabitha. What a cool lady.
I know.
Dude. When I grow up, I want to be
smitten.
like Tabitha or anybody else that's gotten the Kiss Country Caught in the Act Award.
All right.
Y'all just got to rub it in, show how cool you are and how stupid I am.
You're not dumb.
Okay, now I will say this. You don't get to be chunky like me accidentally. You do it with purpose.
Oh, is that so?
You do it because you know where all the cool places are to get fast food breakfast.
Oh, stop it.
The McGriddle, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a tough one to beat, but I'm going to tell you right now, I think that Whataburger taquita gives it a race.
Oh, my gosh. We want to know, who do you think has the best fast food breakfast in Kiss Country? And you know what I thought about?
What?
Those breakfast pizzas.
Yeah, really good stuff. Now, I will say this. If you've got the time and you don't mind fighting airline drive traffic, whoop in there to Chick-fil-A and get that chicken biscuit. Holy cow. And they've got like that honey butter stuff that goes on there. I'm telling you, that's made with angel's wings and baby breath. It's unreal. But
We've
what's
already
the
talked
best?
about breakfast this morning, ice cream. I mean, come on. Are you pregnant?
Rumor on the street is you have to be exposed for that to happen.
Oh!
It's just a rumor.
So what is your favorite fast food breakfast here in Kiss Country? And we want to know.
725-5477, 725-KISS.
Thanks for spending your morning with us. It's Gary and Bristol on Shreveport Bossier's number one for new country. Kiss Country 93.7.
Just more while we drank. Kiss Country 93.7 is Gary and Bristol. Well, if you weren't hungry a minute ago, you're about to be starving. Because the discussion is about fast food breakfast this morning.
I mean, seriously, Gary got so excited about this earlier. I had to ask him, was he pregnant? Because he's like,
Dude.
McGriddle.
Yeah. So when you are jonesing some fast food for breakfast, obviously the best idea is to, stay at home, eat granola. Might as well eat a mattress.
I like granola, you goof.
Okay, or a rice cake. How about that? Yeah, I had a rice cake with yogurt.
I eat those too.
Holy moly. Okay, so when you're splurging, you've just hit that I don't care button. Where are we stopping for fast food? The absolute best fast food breakfast in all of Kiss Country. Who's got that?
You know what? That croissant from Burger King is really good. I know that sounds crazy, but that is good. Those croissants.
Oh, yes. I forgot about those. Those are.
Now, do they have like a sausage, or can you just get ham or turkey or something like that?
You can get ham or sausage.
Cheese, all of it. And they're pretty big for the size.
And bacon, too.
They're impressive.
Hello, Kiss Country. Okay, what are we jonesing for fast food breakfast?
Does Strawn's count?
Oh, my God. Strawn's wins everything.
Yeah. Even though it's technically not fast food, they get the food to you so fast, it kind of is.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think I've sat at the table less time than I have sat at the McDonald's drive-thru.
The only thing better than eating the food at Strawn's is smelling them cook those country fries. Wow, the sound of those potatoes hitting that big flat griddle. Oh my God.
Yep. Absolutely.
Ain't no love in Oklahoma. Kiss Country 93.7. Good morning, Gary and Bristol. I was talking to Jess yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And she said, I heard you say something about, college football next Sunday with LSU and USC, the season opener. She says, we do have some college games this weekend.
Oh, tell Jess to hush it. We're LSU fans.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that, it's on us now. It's that time of the year.
She's a Baylor girl, though.
God love her. Okay, but the long and short is, for us, locally, next weekend is going to be a huge weekend because we do have the LSU season opener on Sunday. But on Friday night, next Friday, not tomorrow, but the next Friday, Bossier Parish High School Football Jamboree at Airline High School. The gates open at 4:30. They got all the pregame stuff going on. Yes, there is usually good food. Somebody's cooking. It's always a fundraiser. The games will start at 5:45. 3 games. Now, they only play 2 quarters each. First game's going to be Airline and Parkway.
That's going to be a good one.
What's your pick on that one? Because you're usually right.
I'm Parkway.
Really? Okay, then the next game is going to be...
I hate saying that because the I guess the feud actually between Houghton and Parkway over the last couple of years, but yeah.
Okay, after that, Bossier are playing Dealing. They're going to square off about 7:15. Bossier. And then the nightcap, Benton and Houghton.
Oh, that's a tough one, but I got to go with my Houghton Bucks.
That'll be around 8:45. Tickets, $8 for adults and students. Kids 5 and under get in free. All the info about the Bossier Parish Lions Club Football Jamboree in your Kiss Country app.
Spending a morning without Gary and Bristol? It's like having a birthday without cake. Today's not the day for that. Kiss Country 93.7.
Kiss Country 93.7. It's Gary and Bristol. Boy, I can relate to that song. Can't you? I am not okay. I'm a work of or in progress would be the word.
Okay.
I am not okay. Jelly Roll. He's going to be here in October. Yes, it won't be long. We'll be giving away tickets for that with Ticket Trivia each morning. Of course, next week we got tickets for the Ray Forcier Memorial Rodeo.
Oh, wow. It's already time?
Yeah, and that's going to be happening next Friday, Saturday. So each morning next week, be listening for your chance to win those. This morning, we gave away those Kane Brown tickets, and then we got to hang out with an amazing lady.
Oh, my gosh. If you missed it with Caught in the Act this morning, Tabitha, what a sweetheart.
Tabitha Calhoun, this week's Caught in the Act award recipient. And, not only does she get all of our praise, which is probably not worth a whole lot, but it's...
Stop it. It's worth something.
Hey, she gets a $50 gift certificate to Magnolia Pit Barbecue. Ask her which one she'd rather get.
Gary, you're enough.
Yeah. Hey, now listen, somebody like Tabitha that we need to recognize on the radio. So the onus is on you to tell us about them. That's the only way we can get them on the radio.
So get on to the free Kiss Country app or go to mykisscountry937.com. Take a look at Tabitha's story, listen to what it sounded like when we called her, and then make a nomination of your own.
You can do that, mykisscountry937.com or the Kiss Country app. And Tabitha, salute, kiddo. You are amazing.
Saw the rising sun. Coffee in my cup.
They put the good in morning. It's Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.